I am a super turd. Hi, YouTube. Hello. I'm sure you wanted to see me doing things right now, but you didn't because I am still learning a bunch of stuff about this multi-stream. Thanks, YouTube. Go live is totally a button I needed on your end and my end. Anyway, let me get everybody caught up. I'm playing a hardcore warlock. We are going to be punching buns. I am learning about their talent trees right now. Right now, we're looking at the chaos talent tree. Yeah, we've done literally nothing except for step outside of I was about to say Tristram, the rogues camp, and punched a couple of fallen. So, okay. Miasma Bolt turns into Miasma Chain. Shadowy chains that emit a suffocating miasma between you and the target. So I can hit dudes in the back with this and everybody will be damaged. Matter of fact, the average magic damage is higher than the magic damage, so I want to be chaining this. Direct hits probably won't even be as good, or maybe the miasma will also hit them because I target them? I don't know. Enhanced Entropy. Improve your mastery over the entropic forces of shadow magic. Okay. That's all it does, is just makes miasma larger, increases its duration, and adds to the abyss. What's the abyss? Abyss. Create a tear in the fabric of reality, which pulls enemies close before violently collapsing. So I can black hole people. Very good. Very solid. Casting delay of 2 seconds. Duration 2 seconds. Radius of 7 yards. Does a decent amount of magic damage and then a lot of secondary average magic damage. And then all of the buffs from this chain make it more powerful. Interesting. Okay, so the way you play this class is you jack up Enhanced Entropy along with these other abilities. It seems like, for mana costs, yeah, unless you can sustain, I'm going to assume Miasma Chain, first level 4.5 versus 2.5. This one's going to scale harder, but we'll be able to hit more targets. And you're just going to want to max out all these anyway, because they're such strong affinity for each other. So this would be your pure caster build, supported by things like Sigil of Death would be really cool. Sigil of Death would be awesome. I can see that Abyss and Sigil of Death would work together, where if you're strong enough, Abyss could kill something or get it down to like 13%, and it would then explode and deal that dude's health to everybody along with whatever other damage. You just leave a huge pile of corpses and then can clean it up with whatever other spells. You could also do the same with Apocalypse, I guess. You could play the Aura caster, although it's significantly more expensive. I wonder if there's other fire stuff in here? We'll find out. Let's go to Eldritch. Let's see. It's passive. Levitation Mastery, which seems to be what I'm doing. I'm levitating my weapon. So that's what it is. It's a levitating weapon. I wonder if... I'll find out what he can actually use. But I wonder if he can levitate all weapons, or if that's just for the dagger. Levitate your equipped weapon with your mind. Increase damage. Wow! Just by taking that, that's plus 25%. Wowie, wow, 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 wow. Wow! Oh my goodness! Weapon requirements are at a negative by taking this. You can reduce your level requirements with a talent. That's brand new to Diablo. I haven't seen this before. That's actually wild. Let's see. There's the Hex. Bane! Bane, people! Hex is your weapon to impair enemies and add magic damage. Negative 25% to enemy attack rating. 30% to enemy defenses. That's fantastic. Extra attack rating. Awesome. Oh, okay, and then it's got a huge chain, which will benefit from it. Eldritch Blast. Oh, hell yes. Consume, Purge, Hex. Alright. Let's see. Echoing Strikes. Creates echoes of your melee weapon that pierce through enemies. 75% weapon damage and 1 echo. So, is this when you attack, you'd get extra attacks? I think. Cleave? Here we go. Okay, attack all enemies in an expanding arc. Cleave is 132 degrees, extra damage, bonus speed. So there's like almost a melee class here being built up. Very, very strong marks with Levitation Master. This as a single talent, I might just dip 1 point right now for that. That's how powerful that is. Let's go down this chain fully, sorry. Okay, Hex was impairing weapons. The weapon impairs enemies' magic damage. Hex is weapon warps enemies, creating a chance they will erupt when hit. This would be pretty interesting with that Sigil of Death. You just do AoE damage, like, cascading all around. Hit a target, have them explode, they go below the threshold, they then explode again. Alright, this thing scales mostly with damage, but there's also chance for... oh, yep, and there it is. Sigil of Death makes this better. Siphon. Hexes your weapon to extract life force from slain enemies, so it's got a life steal. Yep, mana and life. Oh, man. Man, this looks really good. Blast hexed enemies with draining magical damage. And refresh the duration of their active hex. Oh my god, look at that scaling. This isn't even the final talent? What the hell? Okay, hang on. Blast hexed enemies with draining... First level. Magic damage 2 to 6. Lifesteal 5/5. Okay. Psychic ward. 2 seconds per level. Duration's 40 seconds? Is this like a dot? How does this work? You just apply this and then suddenly... refreshes the duration of their active hex. I'm extremely intrigued by this particular talent tree. This is interesting. And it gives you all the stuff you'd want to go if you were going like melee. Mirrored blades. Attack with mirror duplicates of your weapon. Mirrored blade damage is 60%. Attack speed's 15%. Acquired level 30. Alright, so it is just a cast, so it's not the same as... what was it, Blade Warp? Oh, and I didn't look up this one either. Echoing Strike and then Blade Warp. It teleports you to it? Fascinating. So you can warp around using this. This is like a Shadow Step almost. Some Master Yi level... whip wop whoop. Okay. I wanna... this is the one I was most interested in. Chaos. Chaos, if I did a build here, I would definitely go and lean into Miasmic Bolt. That would be really fun. This whole talent tree I'll have to reserve for a non-hardcore run because this looks too fun. I kind of want to go Demons. Unless this tree turns out to be butts, I think we will go with Eldritch. Right off the bat, summon Goatman. Summon a Goatman to fight by your side. 5% chance of a crushing blow. Not great health. You've learned the skill enhances your summoned and bound demons. Bound demons. Deathmark forces your demon to teleport to and attack an enemy. Interesting. Let's see. Deathmark. 1% chance of crushing blow per level, so you'll only get plus 20. This passive leads to this passive. You've not learned this skill yet. Blood Oath. Bind the life force of your demon to protect from enemy attacks. Life of your demon, extra health. Okay. So it looks like I only really have like one servant. So this is like the Bone Golem, but different. Resist all for your demon. Physical damage for your demon reduced by X. 5% damage taken goes to your demon. This is all really good. This passive is extremely good. This is all the things that you were desperate for skeletons, because when you'd hit Diablo, he would wipe all of your summons with a single blast wave. You needed resist all. You needed better life. You needed physical resist. All things that you just absolutely needed. Okay, summon a Tainted to fight by your side. Let's see. And then summon a Defiler. Yeah, this guy does nothing special. He just goes from physical damage to fire. So yeah, these are the two differences, you know. Defiler is... binds enemy souls together to take shared damage. That's really cool. Erupt your demon's blood to damage nearby enemies? Alright. Okay. So you can give him... like a Nova? So you can deathmark a guy. So he shadow steps. One of your summons will shadow step there and then explode for fire damage. Very cool. Engorge. Heal and empower your demon by feeding it a corpse. Alright, now we're talking. So you literally just run around empowering and blowing up enemies, and then engorging in order to regenerate health. Empower. Attack speed. Lifesteal. Oh. Okay. Plus defense. Plus 25 defense. Oh. Plus 5. Oh, it's just plus 5 replenish life. Not plus 5%. If that was percent... Blood Oath? Yeah, Engorge and Blood Oath will be crazy style. Bind Demon. Force an injured demon to do your bidding. Oh, for real? He's just mine? Oh, okay. Yeah, this could be stupid. You could just get a Pit Lord from hell. Oh god, that could be really stupid. Oh god, okay. This leaves me mostly... if I go into this, I am left mostly to my own devices to stay alive. It almost becomes entirely a health and mana game to make sure that I can actually keep throwing its damaging abilities or heal it. So yeah, I'd be interested. Whoever's here... Give me your opinion, now that I've kind of tossed everything out into the void. We've got Chaos Bolt. So we will go entirely the Sorceress route. Complete with final ending as Black Hole, I guess. We'll also grab a couple of these sigils. Eldritch, which is going to be melee focused. I'll be alone, but I will become a weapon master. Mostly unarmed. Or not mostly unarmed. Mostly armed to the teeth with magical enhancements. And then Demon is entirely finding a demon buddy and making them very, 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 very powerful. Similar to the Golem. Mind you, this is about their empowerment and not mine, so I'm not going to get much buff out of this. And we are in hardcore. I'm seeing a lot of promise out of Eldritch early on because of... where is it? 6, 12, 18? No, required level 24. We could get to level 24 for Eldritch Blast. Where did we have it earlier? Yeah, it's all level 24. These two both happen at level 24. Let me know what y'all think. I'm flexible. I think I'm gonna, I think I'm just gonna take a little chill pill right here. And then... let's see. I think we're gonna clean out the rest of the morass while we do this. Or I guess the Bloodmoor. Eldritch gets your vote? Alright, I think we will go with Eldritch, because it's going to be a lot of, it's going to be a lot safer, I think. I need to see what we can get for equipment. If we can do, like, a two-handed weapon, it's just going to be sick. Because the modifiers alone... The modifiers alone for just that first talent is crazy. I know there's going to be diminishing returns. But hopefully there is a ramp up with it. So, like, the first couple levels won't just be terrible. Come on, buddy. Thank you. And, like, I just don't know how, like, certain aspects function for that build. I need to make sure that, attack rating isn't, like, 100% terrible. Hang on just a second. Want to make sure I can adjust. No, I can't, can I? There we go. Auto map. Yes. There we go. Oh, it's too low. Alright, that's perfect. This way it's not smothering what everybody can see, but I can still see it pretty solidly. Alright. We have to dedicate.
Let's root them all out.
Let's go with Eldritch. I think I like that a lot. Levitation Mastery, crazy. Let's not get Hex right away, even though it is a skill. Hex is your weapon. Okay, so it's duration 6. So it's not great. It's not terrible. Alright, so this is the main... Yeah, these have 4. This has nothing. But let's see. Levitation Mastery. We actually want to be careful. While Levitation Mastery will make us better at everything we do, you're gonna notice here that there is no synergy. After a certain point, we need to be very careful. I'm gonna need to calculate this heavily. So let's take this first point. Alright. So we took it, and there is what seems to be no increase. Oh, we need the skill point. We need the skill point. I'm looking at current level. It's not going to show me next level until I have a point. This is crazy. Like, let's just go. Let's see how this does for us. I have way higher damage with this dagger now. Get our way to this guy. Stabby, stab, stab. Chipped amethyst, a thing you'd never see on day 1 ever. 500 bolts. Did they always used to be this big? Four to 10? Yeah. Let's go for damage. Let's go for big-ass damage. I want huge damage. I feel like... Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe I'm not. I remember having to get closer with enemies. Does Levitate give me attack range? Am I attacking enemies from further away as a result of levitation? I am. Oh. I never thought I'd have to learn how to stutter step in Diablo. Oh no. Oh no. I can stutter step. Okay, no. He can hit me from there, too. Okay. You stop that right away. It's going to be riveting gameplay, but I think that the results are going to be more solid than if I had gone, like, Miasma Bolt, because if I run out of Miasma, which, by the way, I don't think it does... Oh, no, it does magic damage. We wouldn't have gotten walled with magic damage until, like, maybe Diablo's Sanctum. Maybe. Still go Vitality, because you know what? Alright. Here we go. Everything... Oh, the damage scale and the crit strike drops by 1. So this is still good to take, but, like... It's gonna flatten out? It's the crit strike rating that I'm really tempted by. Let's just keep pumping it. There's really no reason not to until I'm, like, not one-shotting my enemies anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, the DR on it. Diminishing returns are a big problem. I'm very concerned about the DR. Oh, that's why those guys are having a hard time. They regenerate. Hang on, I'm curious. Just got those... Okay, Dexterity 21, so I can't use those. All of them float? Dang, dude. It's literally like Warlock Pact Weapon. That's what we're basically taking, is we're taking Pact of the Blade. Okay, so I can use shields, so that's good. That is assuming we don't have two-handers as an option. How did he teleport? Oh god. Alright, hold on. Going up against Cold Chill or whatever his name is here. Chillrend. Corpse Fire. There we go. One of them dumb automated names. Not terrible. Especially considering I'm supposed to be like a... Supposed to be like a caster class. Don't need, like, all of this crap. Quantity 240? Yeah, we'll get rid of these. Let's grab this magic javelin, because I do want to see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just gonna go ahead and shift those. Yep, there we go.
This place departs with me.
Alright, so we have some decent weaponry. Hang on, does it throw it? No, does it throw it? I mean, yes, but also no. Alright, so that's a good solid couple levels so far. I know it's gonna be boring. I am gonna grab Eldritch, oh levitating weapon all the way up until it looks like the diminishing returns are no longer working, and then we're going to start stacking some sort of skill. I'm not sure what. Because this kind of damage is real nice at level 3. I also forgot that while running, yeah. While running, I don't actually dodge anything, so... Because this is Diablo 2, and the game is silly like that. Hello? Come here. Thank you. Okay. What are we looking at? Level 3. Still, what is this? 3, 4? Still 4. And we're still stacking attack rating. We're still stacking weapon requirements. That negative to weapon requirements is going to be huge after, like, 5 or 6 levels. 10% brings weapon requirements down to where, if we grab them, we'll likely be able to use them for the rest of forever. And it'll apply to all weapons. Just lowering our stats we need in order to use weapons is huge. It's probably ill-advised doing what I'm doing right now, but I don't care. Let's get... Okay, we now have better weapons than what we were gonna use for the thing. Do we go with strength? We could just go with more fight! Because we're in hardcore. And dying is bad. This is nice. Rakanishu. Immediately killed by Bolt of Ice. Alright. Yeah, let's clean this place out. Let's clean it out. We want to level up. We want to go everywhere. We want to grab as much stuff as we can. We want to get a magical ring. I mean, I've played auto attack characters before. This shouldn't be terrible. Especially if I'm massively boosted. And I can siphon away those requirement points that I would need from one place. Yeah, like, look at that. I didn't even increase my dex, and now I can use it. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thunk?
It's locked.
Alright. Clean out the whole place. Technically, I should just be rushing. Let's rush. Let's rush! What's danger if I'm not gonna rush through everything, huh? Let's go kill, what's her name? Blood Raven. Alright. There's our first cold point. Let's go back here. Okay, so... let's see, we have a ring. That's +1 to energy, sure thing. We have lots of gold, so let's buy that. Let's also buy that, so we can stuff these in here. Never have to worry about them again. We're also going to take that. +5 poison resist. Yes, please, for Andariel. Sell that. Sell that. Let's see. We don't get any unique weapons. We actually... Okay, they aren't here. Ah, it is daggers. Daggers now give us what we need. Right. Alright. Understood. Yeah, until load bearing. There we go. Let's say hello to Charcy. Oh, hello.
Well,
Yep, Rogue, the Rogue. Charcy, hello.
hi there. I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see
Oh, actually, hold on. There should be people that interact with my character differently now. They might have different dialogue. I might actually want to think about who I'm talking to.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll... Good day.
There are some characters, when you talk to them, their chat will be different. Like, if you talk to Charcy, she has a hard-on for the barbarians. So she will say some different dialogue to your big meat man. Whereas if you are a Amazon, if you talk to Ashara, she will have some different dialogue for you as well. And that just kind of continues through down the line. There's just like 1 or 2 NPCs throughout the time you play. Alright, so we have absolutely nothing, and I'm not buying from Geed, because all of his shit is way too expensive. Alright, it's still at +4. Crit Strike has dropped. Crit Strike has dropped to +3%, so that's gonna start DRing really hard. 3 actually, this might be the stop point. Until I just want to do stuff. 33% extra damage? It's already incredible. We are gonna need 6 points in it in order to get further, though. Attacks all enemies in an expanding arc. Required level 6, required level 12. 6 unlock there. Get Hex. So we cast Bane and then spam Cleave. You know what? That's the play. We actually should just go all the way to 6 so we can unlock other stuff. It's not a thing where, like, we stack Hex. Here's our build path, alright? We had to be really smart about this. We're gonna go to 6 to get Levitation Mastery unlocks for Cleave, alright? At level 12, Echoing Strike will unlock, as will Blade Warp. I don't know how much I'll need that when I have Cleave. Mirrored Blades. Yeah, let's see. Hex Purge, Eldritch Blast. Yeah, so we're gonna... Okay. Psychic Ward. Creates a mental shield that absorbs damage from attackers and can stun melee attackers. Okay. Yeah, no, actually, it's... Plus 15 from Cleave and Levitate. I don't know if I would put many points into this. This is a very static number, right? It's neat to have, but... it's not going to be the end-all, be-all. And I still think, actually, that just having a Meat Ward from a summon might be... somebody's going to figure out how to make the damage resist off of those summons work, but it's not going to be me. And they probably already have. Alright, time to go kill things, because that's Diablo. What's this? Health Shrine. Not needed. Hello? Doing pretty good if we're just one-shotting everything we come across. I say that, and then I come across these beasts. Wow. Okay. Close to two-shotting. Alright. Yes. Zero complaints so far with this freaking... I'm doing this with a javelin. Please tell me the warlock can pick up two-handed weapons. I forgot to look at Charcy's stuff. Ooh. Or a bow. Can you play this class like an Amazon? Is that a thing you can do? Because lowered requirements has always been a thing in, like, high-build Diablo stuff, from what I've seen, where people just don't want to spend the talent points to make a build function. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've come to find out I can't defeat very powerful enemies yet. Okay. We need to go max out on potions, and like soon. Another yellow javelin? Why this? Why now? It's crazed. I just don't... Sometimes, hit rating in this game to me is a mystery. I guess I need a little bit more dex. And I probably need more strength, I'm gonna be honest. We could go clean out the cave, that would make me feel a little bit better. Or we could just keep shattering enemies into blocks of ice, that would also be really cool. You cannot resurrect blocks of shattered ice. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Get everything I can then instead. Okay. Let's go with 95% chance for falling is fine, but I'm probably going to need higher strength and dex. Probably. Especially armor. Strength is just going to need to come up. We're going to take another point into Levitation Mastery, which we're going to get to 17% crit. That is going down very quickly. Damage is holding at 4%, though. And our attack rating just keeps going up. Okay. What are we doing? F6, maybe? F5? F5. One, so I can tab away from that, so I don't right-click accidentally and spam like 14. Probably gonna regret doing all that cell right there, but I don't care. Let's see. How does this compare? Poison resist, cold resist, cold damage. Minimum and maximum. This one's worse. Right, sell the stamina potion. That's not milk. We're gonna keep these. Everything here is gonna go into our bank. Oh, sick. I forgot. We have all this. Crazy. 5 pages? How did we... Oh, man. When did this come out? This is awesome. This is some freaking... They copied this straight out of Path of Exile. Look at this. You've got your keys, you've got your Ubers stuff, you've got your regen potion slots, whatever the hell this is. All of the runes, all of the gem slots, and their ranks. Oh my Lanta.
I can't do that here.
Okay, I need real talk. Armor. And then weapons. Right. In Diablo, there is no restriction on weaponry. Oh, it is just your prerequisites to grab stuff and go, isn't it? Oh, even this. Oh, even these. Oh, baby, I forgot. Unless it's class-based, we don't care. We just don't care. It's free. Alright. Here's our new thing. I like having lots of stats for, like, health. But unless I deal damage, enemies are just not gonna die. So we're gonna lean... We're gonna lean a little bit on strength, and then we're gonna go a lot into dex, because that will modify our attack rating for this buff. And hopefully... Does anything else have... Yep, attack rating bonus. Attack rating bonus. Attack rating bonus. Attack with mere duplicates. Oh, and that will just level up? Yes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to abuse the crap out of this passive, which I'm going to max out next level. It looks like it'll be at negative 12%, which is already huge. That's a tenth of the stats you need. If I needed 100 dexterity to wield something, I now need only 88 in order to do so. That is huge. And those numbers keep going up, so the raw amount I need to pump into my other stats other than stamina has gone down by 10%. Seems like not a lot, is actually huge, when those numbers don't move very often. So... And we'll be getting gear that can probably compensate for a lot of the stats I need to shove into things later. We need... to take a bio break. I'm gonna be right back, everybody. I am going to put us on the BRB screen. Probably gonna go run some dishes out of my room, and then I will be back, and we will continue some Diablo. I'm gonna run some ads on Twitch side, YouTube. Hang tight. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. We'll kill some more things. Alright, I have returned quickly. I went to go take the dishes And it came back, and it turns out that the agave smell is pungent and overpowering. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. It's just a drink, like, I guess it just really smells. We're gonna grab a couple of things. Literally anything helps. Some shoes. High defense stuff. Let's see. Skulls on thorns is skulls on armor. Regen and replenish. It's on weapons where it's shield that ends up being thorns. Okay. Alright. Alright. Got it. In we go. Back into the breach. See if we can find Rakanishu and kill him. Really need that cleave. Level 7 is going to be huge. Oh no, but I actually need to No, I don't need Hex in order to get cleave, so we're fine. For the most part. Topazes. Here you are, you little shit. There you go. Hard leather? Why not? Unless this is really good. 5% chance for a level 3 firebolt. I'm just looking at raw damage. Like, I'm almost looking at nothing else. Sorceress only. Okay. Yeah, they need to be able to give me a weapon that just does colossal truckloads of damage. If they can do that, then we are good.
What I would give to know how these stones came to be.
Oh, superior buckler.
Can't carry anymore.
Yeah, because I can't activate those. I forgot. I can't activate those until I go get the... something... Scroll of Infus? Scroll of Infus? Which is guarded by a... Treehead Woodfist? I think that's his proper name. Not even shitting you there. Skill Shrine. Up to 7. feels like I have just a teeny bit of extra range with this, which is cool. I don't think it's anything to write home about, but... Carvers will give me more EXP now. Gem Shrine. Should have gone home and gotten that skull. I'm a fool. The way gem shrines work in this game is that if you have a gem on you, it'll drop either an equivalent or a higher tier. Usually a higher tier of the same gem. If you have multiples, then it'll have to guess. But if you have nothing, then it'll just give you a random gem of a random quality depending on your level. So, if you find lots of gem shrines and have some canniness to you, unlike me, because I just totally forgot about this whole mechanic. Ooh. Witch's Circle. I know, I'm lame. Oh, let's see. Four. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 5, we're fine. Forgotten Tower, Sister's Burial Grounds, going to go get Cain.
What can I do for you?
I don't think we get Cain until way later, though. We're also going to need to go and look up some, like, rune words, I think. Let's go. Stony Field, and then I guess we'll back out of this? We'll back out of this area and go after Bloodraven? Question mark? Wherever her dumbass is. That's a one-shot. Doesn't really matter. Thank you. Experience Shrine? Experience Shrine. Kill all the things. Go, 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 go. Running out of time to kill things. Got an EXP buff rolling. Is this the graveyard? Burial grounds, perfect. Come here. Oh shit, he's throwing shade at undead. I love it.
My army will destroy you.
What army? Bloodraven, everyone's dead already, and you will be too soon. You're gonna get canned! Poke, poke, poke. With a passive skill, girl. You feeling okay? Get wrecked. And then we do want to go do this, and I forget why, but we're going here anyway. It's one of these dungeons. Although, I think, even without them, they're already very good experience, so... Must find the Diablo skeleton in a barrel. Oh dang, I had the kill for Bloodraven under the banner. That's really good, actually. Keep going! Oh, it's gone. Alright. So, let's take a look here. We now have access to Cleave. We're automatically getting that, and we're assigning it to F2. Why? You know why. And then here we have Strength 21. Let's get to, like, 50 Vitality and see how we're feeling about Strength and Dexterity for, like, prerequisites. Because as cool as it would be to have those prerequisites right away, I think we're going to suffer too much in the health department. We already have over 100 HP, so, like... Whew, look at all that. A charm? +1 defense, +1 dex? I won't say no. Lightning resist 5%? Sure. This is why I think, because it's really good gear. Like, you can just find good stuff in here. The experience isn't terrible either. There is some reason to be out and over here. It's this. They had a like an end of dungeon loot chest in this one. And I think it's one of the first ones you get. You get a huge pile of shit, just like that. This is also fast attack speed, though. Oh, wow. Alright. Yeah, I dig that. A sorceress warlock. Ow. It's a wave of your hand and kill things. Some big caster energy. I'm not touching that disgusting old thing. This weapon will kill without me ever having laid a finger on it. Alright. Yeah. I can see it. I can see the potential. What do we have going on here? We have too many gems going on. We have too much gear going on. I just want to make a small base of gold before we actually, like, get further. I'll stop this. I need to stop this. I need to be more okay with just raw stats. Alright. Let me... Charcy, do me a favor. Do you have a better weapon? Just anything. Only two-handers at this point. This thing is so jacked. 8 to 16. on a fast swing. Alright. Okay, and then we've got 4 of those. We've got these I want to get rid of. This can sit in here along with, we're gonna throw that away. Hello. Yep. Yeah, thank you for the free meat. Okay, that's done. Sister's burial grounds. Go through the underground passage. Right. Kane, the Forgotten Tower, Charcy's Hammer, Ondariel. Fine. The Dark Wood. Yep. Message received. Carvers. Alright. Yeah, let's make a quick dash to Ondariel. I'd like to get these other quests done just because of the rewards. The game servers are going into maintenance. Are you kidding me? Blizzard! I can't believe they do this shit to me. Alright, all. I need opinions. Should I just have a short stream today? Or should I go play, like, Is there offline play available? I'd like offline play, if that's available. Probably isn't, but... That's crazy. 15 minutes and then do maintenance. For how long? Do we try to outlast it? It could be hours. You know Blizzard. That sucks. Blizzard, you guys are terrible. Oh well. Ah, yes, and then they give me the, every minute on the minute. Alright. See if we can't get to the next, See if I can't get to the next, objective within that time. Give me that enemy density, baby! Is that it? That is. That is the Dark Wood. Oh gosh. Oh no. Holy shit. Okay. Strength of 22. Another ring. Lame as it may be. How fast do I get mana back? I basically don't. I almost don't want to do it. I don't, so I'm not going to. We're gonna go find other things to kill in here. Okay, so that ability is really slow. +2 to Hex. Man, daggers are really goated. on this guy. By the minute server closing. Awesome. Healing, 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 healing. Hard leather. +5 to mana. Attackers take 1. New stats. Vitality seems fine. Stats seem cooked. Let's get ourselves some better stuff. Now, here's the big question. Cost 3? The cost does not go up. That is the most important part I was looking for. 45. It's still going up on that one, but I don't want to. This one's more important. Attack speed doesn't really matter. Hex. What is this? Hex Purge, Mirrored Blades, and Eldritch Blast. So this one is... What is this? Just attack rating and magic damage. Duration 6 seconds? Oh, on the enemy, but for me it's 144. Hello? Three, 4. It's very subtle. But I can tell. Ouch. Oh, the damage, it keeps going up. Very good. Alright. That's a lot of stats! What about this one? 3 to energy? Absolutely. Alright. Minor healing, minor healing. We're just gonna become a magical beat stick. This is totally brutal. I need to take a quick look at this again. Hex Bane, Hex Purge. Weapon will warp enemies, creating a chance they will erupt when hit. Okay, so all this is doing... Hexes are just enhancements. Do they stack? That's the biggest question I have. Do they stack together? Holy shit. Oh, and there it is already. Treehead Woodfist. That was the fastest kill I've had on him in quite a bit of time. Blizzard, you're pissing me off. Why did you have to go to maintenance today of all things and time and place?
Such a tree.
Yep.
Pity its fruits are just this strong.
Oh, baby. I can start feeling this build starting to work its magic. Right? Oh, key. Alright, so we have Treehead Woodfist's bullshit. The dark wood. Beyond the dark wood is the black marsh. Where we make the wizard beer. Made by me and my owls, who collect the hops on the plains. I love that meme. Like, there's like 4,000 different translated, like, versions of that. Brings much joy to my heart. Oh, that did activate. I can see it on them. Very nice.
I am overburdened.
Oh, I know, buddy. I know. Is this it? Oh, dear. Poke. Yeah, this sucks. I'm actually having a real good time. This is pretty great. For a melee build, I did not think the warlock was going to be able to do it, but that whole tree is making it look real fundamentally capable. Just keep getting more and more crazy as it goes down that line, so... Oh boy. Okay. This is actually kind of sick. In the most grotesque of ways. This melee build, like, yes, I want it to have magic damage on all of my hits. Alright, hold on. The most important stuff first. Oh, old book. What is that? That's my offhand.
I am overburdened.
Spell. I don't know. We'll keep it till later. Shoot. Well, yeah, that's kind of where this ends, because I can't... Let's see how long the maintenance is gonna last. I may pivot this over to doing some, like, I don't know, Warcraft or something real quick. Really frustrating, to be honest. Can I read what my book does real quick, though? Hold on. +1 to summons, 3 fire damage. Interesting. Oh, and it is a shield. It blocks. It got blocked. Okay. Alright. Let's save and exit. That sucks. I'll have to go back through the bottom underpass. But that's fine. Yeah, if I had to guess, the people that would know the Warlock the most are probably going to be people from inside of Act 2. It's not called Chaldeum. Forget where Act 2 happens, but this guy looks like the Desert Folk, and there's his intro video for D1 or D2 was him running through what looked like those styled buildings in the town as it was being burnt. The Chaldeum? It's not Chaldeum. I don't remember what it's called. It's been like several years since I played this game, so. Yeah, there it is. Offline characters. I could redo this with offline. Shall I? Should I? How long's the maintenance? Yeah, for real? All that and nothing? Blizzard, you guys blow. Okay. So first off, having all that's really cool, but I could summon a goat man. I think we'll pass. This is too much inventory space for 11 attack rating. Alright, all these are fine. This thing is totally fine. We're down to 10 uses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Not in town.
Alright, let's go free cane. Cool. Crisis averted. Stony Fjord. Alright. Becoming increasingly obvious this build is going to rock. I really need to find out whether or not those hexes stack with each other. Is that the stones? Those are the stones. Look at that infinite run. A Bardache. Hot dang. That open damage. We can't stop.
This is what happens when half measures are taken with deals.
Alright, awesome. That ring. Where is Griswold? There he is. Solid. Yeah, these weapons are crazy. It's super funny. That's like 2 to 27. Just the +1 minimum damage. It's like, yeah, that's not worth it, buddy. Actually, sorry. This might actually be worth selling. Miners. Bit of light? No, light. Light healing potions. Where's Wirt? Dead? As he should be? A jewel? I don't remember. I mean, sure. Do I have anything that's even socketable? Alright. More health. New skill. We have 2 skill points, and we're just unsure of where to put it. The cost of this does not go up, but the attack rating, attack speed, and a little bit of the damage does. There's also this. So, like, I mean, am I ever really gonna get rid of Cleave? Where else? Creates an echo of your melee weapon. 1 echo. Additional echoes created for every 5th level of Mirrored Blades. Mirrored Blades has +5% damage. Is this like... Does all of this stack? Like, what is considered a different... Are there core abilities and then you're just upgrading everything? Like, do these hexes stack with each other? I just am not sure about where to put what. It seems like the cost of Cleave is not going up, though. Eldritch Blast. Blast hexed enemies with draining magical damage and refresh the duration of their active hex. Life and Mana Steel on that. I'm so confused. There's a lot of little passive things that you can just kind of activate, and then it's up. And yeah, come back here. I gotta go poke the exploding cow. Also, my gear is about to break. Where is it? There it is. Strictly inferior. Patu. Yeah, I dig it. Hello, Kane. What's going on?
Go to the rogues' camp now.
Okay, there's that taken care of. Let's get back in through the Dark Waypoint. Put it over here. Oh, there it is. Underground pass, right? Okay. Still got plenty. Plenty of durability. Why are you telling me my weapon's almost broken? That can't possibly be a thing that's gonna happen. From my lack of attention. That is extremely satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so my gut feeling for these, like, stats and skills is that base always beats modifier. So if you just have higher, like, damage on your left click, all other modifiers that come after that are going to be even more beastly. As long as the diminishing return doesn't look too terrible, and at the moment the difference looks like 1% damage per level. With almost everything else benefiting at the same time. More crit, more attack rating, more percent reduction for like items. Weapon requirements just keep going down, you know? So amulet. So, like, unless... Because the way it works right now, from what I can tell, is the modifiers to this might be better... the further we go down this tree. So, like... where is it? Attack all enemies in an expanding arc. 3. Damage just keeps going up. So that'd be like 10% extra damage. Attack rating will go up like 14%. Meanwhile, like base, we've got like, what is this going to be? 8% bonus damage across all abilities and auto attacks. And 10% attack rating. And 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Probably 24% crit. And 4% weapon requirements. But this one is like, this one's a way higher modifier, and it's increasing damage. It's real good. All of it's real good. I don't know what to get. Let's look at what we would get from future bonuses. So this is Bane, right? We're not getting benefits from Bane here. Purge benefits Bane. Siphon benefits Bane. Right? No, it doesn't. These three kind of benefit each other. Mirrored blade weapons. First level. So it gets no benefits. Attacks with mirrored duplicates of your weapon. This is all really confusing. I really wish I had like a build guide. We just have no idea, right? Fuck it. Yeah, it dropped to 1. So we're gonna pass this level. We get 1% crit. So maybe 6 was where I was supposed to stop here for now. But this is already like really, really high. So more points into Cleave until we unlock this tier, and we'll see what Echoing Strike does. Because the cost on Cleave is not going up, and that's usually a good sign. I know you'd say, like, why is that a good sign? It's because the cost benefit over level, like, can eventually start really outscaling you. And that's the thing you just don't want. It can become prohibitive to actually cast the ability, and you want spammable abilities that make you stronger at all times. It's just kind of the way you want it. So something at its core being like very low point, or very low mana cost, not only means that you'll be able to use it more, but there are certain caster setups in the game that will allow you to infinitely use mana, effectively. You get things that have like life or mana on hit, or at worst, mana on kill. So when you knock something over dead, you'll get like a huge chunk of your mana back. It'll keep it so that you don't need to super fill up on energy. You can focus more on stamina for stats, so you don't need a huge mana pool if you have the right gear. Is this... wait, hold on. Whoa, what the hell? Very nice. Want to find myself. What are we getting now? Let's go all the way to 30 for this, and then we'll jump all the way up like 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 levels of just nothing but stam. Really do not want to die. Obviously. There's one. There's another. Oh! My weapon! No! No, 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 no! Holy shit. I'm so dumb. Alright, hold on. They threw me a ring, right? 10% faster cast rate. I mean, yeah, I'll take that. Maximum damage. No thanks. No thanks. This thing I'll sell. 10 to life is pretty good. Don't want caster gear. Gotta get over to Charcy. Say hello. See what you got. She's got her hammer quest, which we probably won't use until like way later. We will use it. A lot of people are like, save it to Act 4, difficulty 5. I'm like, no. No. This is hardcore. I have no guarantee I'll ever be able to use it. If I find something else really astounding and I could actually, like, enchant it and throw it in the inventory, I'd actually just rather do that. Alright, so, like, check that out. Like, really good armor. Something we, like, could absolutely feasibly use. Strength is just a little too high. So, like, this is what I'm saying. It's like, the percentage costs on things are going to come down. And it's static. So we just want, for weapons... Okay, and we can use crossbows. Cool. We can use almost anything except for the Bardiche. Okay. I actually think we're like doing a little overkill. We're prerequisiting to like second act stats. Our prereqs are like second act right now. There we go. Which is fine. Just want to also... Thanks, Deckard. Come on, buddies. Thank you. Just die in droves, please. Where did I go? Oh, okay, I see what's going on right now. The dark wood has to be like... It has to be somewhere around here, right? The teleporter? You can just follow the roads, usually, and they'll lead you to one. Take it slow, I guess. Or not. That's the Black Marsh again. Ooh, a preserved head. Not for me. Yeah, I'm really interested on getting my hands on one of those dark tomes. Of course, a book would be the Warlock's thing. Okay. Feels pretty powerful, man. Wait for that stamina regen. Crazy fast kill speed with this. I'm actually wondering if I should be putting more points into Hex. Hex is what really did it. It started the fire. Crazy. Alright, so there's nothing. Can't even see behind these trees. There it is.
I can't do that here.
Still mostly good. Alright. Get out of here. And, it's, yeah, it's Black Marsh combing time. We're gonna get a kill in on the Enchantress. We'll get ourselves a couple runes. We'll pray for the L rune and the Tier rune. We will continue to ponder hit recovery, defense, cold, and fire. Good money. I just realized we have to check every inch of this place, so I'm going to go back up here. Oh, there's a teleporter. Okay, now where is the tower? Ooh, look at that well. Magical Bardache. All the way to the heart of all these dudes. Got a little bit of rubber banding, and I'm not sure why. Not fantastic, not terrible. Honestly, poking little blue dudes, nothing I'd rather be doing on a Friday night. On Friday the 13th, of course. Auspiciously the day before Valentine's Day. Hope y'all are having a good day before V-Day. Mine just started, really. Outside of this whole shenanigans. Come on, come on. Yeah? Okay, whatever. Poke. I really wish there was a better either physical indicator or, like, cooldown? I don't know. Like, the Necromancer has his minions up in the corner. Why don't I get something that more easily indicates other than, like, an extra little glowy bit to my enchantments? Like, I can't... It's already a glowing weapon. Why do I need this tiny little, like, ball of gas to indicate that that's the thing that's going on here? Grab this skill shrine before I go down there. Enchant that. Forgotten Tower time. get over here. Okay. Probably through here? Ooh, shit. Oh. That is very slow. Scary. New stats. Okay. We need more health. 38, 47. Yeah, this modifier is really good. Passively going up really high. Kill that. Yeah, I just don't know. Won't know until 12. Really sucks. Still 4%. -2 for that. We're just gonna go with what we know. Nope, dead end. Great. Cool. Other side. So far, not too terrible. I'd like a nice book. A nice tome with some skills that I don't have would be pretty cool. I'd like to try out the demon. Having a little goat man follow me around and be my minion would be pretty sick. And I'm not gonna lie, that enslaved demon at the end of that, that demonology tree. Pretty. There's a lot of really good demons in this game that I'd love to have on my side. Oh, okay. We just mogged an entire group of, like, Yeah, that was an entire group of, magic mobs. That feels pretty good. Multiple shots. Huh? Status is still going to be a huge thing for this build. Kinda concerned, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe sticking to that trio of abilities. Sweet. Okay, I don't want to use this. Minor healings. Another rejuve. We gotta be close, right? She's on level 4. 5. Oops. All the gold, it's free. That ring. Okay. Come here, you sorcerers. I will end you.
Your blood will boil.
Eld Talon Ithrune. Sweet gold. It's delicious. Alright. But, like, what else can we get out of here? That's done. Get our light healing stuff out of here. I think the rest of the gold. I think that's the best we can do. Then we can leave. Get ready to do that. No, that's it. Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks, Deckard.
Yes?
Well, it was a talk to anyone sort of thing. We put all of those away. Alright, Charcy, we're gonna go after your hammer next. This would be really tempting next level. Actually, not really. It's not a severe upgrade. Oh, but belts. However, belts. Belt slot is 8 plus 8. Yeah. So like 4 to life, some armor, poison resist. I don't actually care. Being able to hold a shite load more potions is kind of the spice of life here. So, God, that is so good. And you know what? Actually, we're just gonna go throw that into our personal stash, too. Actually. Let's think roguelite and toss stuff into our shared tab, because when and if we die... Why did I do that? When and if we die, we will be able to give it to the next of kin. Alright, I believe it's called the Tomoe Highlands we're going to. Yup. Okay, what are we looking at for problems with that hit rating? Oh, I reset it on a new target. Oh, still 95%. Alright, well, what do we have for attack rating? 308? 318? Looking good. The arc is getting wider, which is, good as well. Hold on. And does it distance? Just width, right? Like, if I want to, I want to hit enemies, if I need to. I would like to hit enemies that are to our left and to our right. I can start feeling my lack of health. Let me dump there. This, oh, that's the other side of the map. Right. Fantastic. That right click just feels fantastic. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, but that was the enhanced version, 190. I have 160 some odd. E? Please? Monster Shrine. Hello? Anybody? Cool. Not as overwhelming and crazy as Path of Exile, but you know what? This isn't Diablo 3. This is Diablo 2. Wolf head. I wonder... do we have a secondary item? Like, we have the tome, but do we have anything else? I hope we have, like, a helmet or something. Sweet goat-headed thing, or a demon crest, or... Alrighty. Let's get in here.
These sisters succumbed so readily to the call of anguish.
Try that. Get you out of the picture. Okay, must be because they're blocking or something, because... got high hit chance. Try all avenues. None of this is as hard as I remember, and because I think, like, rider damage, where, like, you get damage on, like, a hit. Like, so your melee hit would get, like, X and Y versus, like, your strength. So your strength modifies your attack damage, and then your attack damage could or could not crit, depending on if you had that ability, and this is the warlock, so it does. Which is awesome, because I think only the assassin and the warlock can crit. Your secondary damage, which, you know, there isn't much difference other than I'm hitting lots of targets. Your attack rating, which looks like... Oh, I need to keep this top one in mind. Biggest problem with all this ends up being, like, rider damage. So it's blue, right? So if I had lots of fire, this number would be red. Poison, it would be green, etc. And even if I had multiples, it'll show you the highest damage as the color modifier. So, like, I think it's from this weapon, isn't it? Yeah, adds 1 to 2 cold damage. If I didn't have that cold damage, I'd be doing a lot less. It doesn't sound like it makes sense a lot, but... Okay, we have the marker place. You're going down. You can barely see anything in here, which is great. Really like that. And I am not kidding. There is a crystal sword. Strength 36, 5 to 15 damage. If I could find one of these that's magical, that would be a huge boost. There's got to be no way, right? It's 95% chance to hit. It's bizarre. I wanna not use this. Scroll of Town Portal. Here's what we're gonna do. I wasted a lot of my town portals. We're gonna go grab a whole bunch. Let's top out on everything. 20? 5, 6. Cool. And then we're low on those, so... Sell that. Identify this one. Tempting. Just gonna go check Charcy for weapons one more time, and then we are actually gonna take another bio. Not feeling too well today. I'm actually gonna go do that right now. So I will see y'all in 2 minutes tops. I'll BRB. We back. How come nobody told me that day 2 of Zardna was still online? Hold up. Get that shit out of here. Also, that the game wasn't fully capped. Guys are slacking. All y'all. I'm on it before even you all are. Okay. None of this is going to be worth it unless it's like either magical, and I don't have the runes for that right now. So good morning, Waryuv. Cool. They might be shitty, but I have them maxed out now. Let's freaking go. Does this lead to a Hammerman? Okay, Tarj, Rondark. Is that a paladin only? That is. Tarj is as well, right? Crazy. Minor healing. Okay. Alright. It plays almost like what I would expect out of like a barbarian. Okay. Alright. Okay. A key. Always want to keep stacked on those. I have a feeling this is not going to go to a blacksmith. Soul Grumble the Mad. Right. Okay. That has to be giving me extra range. I don't ever remember this being this crazy for range. Crying, screaming, throwing up. Can't move while frozen. No, we won't. Oh, there he is. Oh, hello. Very good. Well fought. Like mana potion. Okay. I do think perhaps I should be jacking up that skill more, but I could be wrong. As soon as I get Psychic Ward, I'm going to be able to soak a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. Like, actually, like, almost as much. If I were to put one more point into here, it'd actually be as much as my health bar. Which is nuts. And it has a chance to stun. And can stun. I don't know. I don't know. Just seems to be good. There it is.
Let's see what the craftswoman can do with proper implements.
Alright. Straight through to the jail.
Simple cages for simple minds.
Not great. Okay. Yeah, I forgot there's gonna be more champs down here because stronger enemies. Superior studded leather. Right, yeah, we're level this. We're level this. Echoes of your melee weapon that pierce through enemies. So, alright, here goes one. This is gonna be wasted, but F3, I guess? Oh. That is awful mana hungry. It boomerangs. Okay, that is not only not what I expected to get, it's also extremely cool.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Half freeze duration. I think that is absolutely required. And it's 1/2 of what I need for when I have to fight Act 2 boss. Zuriel? I don't know. Duriel? There you go. Duriel's a pain in the dick, because he constantly freezes you. Okay, that was risky choice of the day. So I know how that one looks and what that does. It's really cool now. Like, seeing that is really cool. It does a lot of damage. Whatever it's doing, it is doing a lot of damage. Cool. Awesome. Now that. This feels, I don't know. I don't want to say it's strongly inspired, but I mean it realistically is, because Warlock is a very cool class from Dungeons & Dragons. But they take on patrons, and in this game, the only patron you're going to be taking on is the devil. Oh, awesome. Waypoint for hero. But the idea of, like, demonology, like Pact of the Tome for Chaos, Pact of the Blade for Eldritch, and Pact of the Chain just immediately screams to mind. I can't get it out of my head. But that's how they designed this, to mirror that in that way. All of which are different archetypes in D&D, for anybody who didn't know, for the Warlock. Level 2 jail. Just need to get around. The best items to pick up, a ring. What do you mean it only has one slot? Magical skeletons in a barrel. Truly the most Diablo experience of all time. Okay, we're really slowing down on damage and it does not feel fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Wait. Okay. Mana, mana, mana. Healing. Stuff in here. healing stuff. So we're gonna get Purge next level, and then we're gonna test it out by doing a couple things. We're gonna test Purge stacking with Bane. I have a very strong suspicion it won't, but the way we'll do it is we'll see what Purge looks like, and then we'll cast Purge immediately before casting Bane. And then if enemies refuse to explode in the next 2 minutes, I'll know that they do not stack. Not going to say no to that. There's the inner cloister. Solid. Huh. Ooh. Alright. I ain't afraid no ghost. Another javelin. Okay, so first off, not terrible, not great. Oh, baby. Alright. And it's still got cold damage. Awesome. Tons of rider damage. I love that. Oh, 2 keys. Yes. A yellow crystal sword. That could be absolutely huge. Jesus, my health bar. These do absolutely nothing now. Wait, inventory? 19. Attack rating, 6 poison. Nah. Actually, nah. Ironically and actually, nah. Nothing here? Okay. There it is. I was like, where's the dudes that res?
The shadows churn with the touch of anguish.
I think that's Andariel's name. Maiden of Anguish, right? Our boy knows what's up. Ah, these guys! Sometimes you'll just come down here and find a bunch of fetishists. Those are Act 3 monsters. For no reason at all.
Good to see you.
Okay, Yeah.
Greetings.
What else are we getting rid of? Alright. Cool beans. We're gonna have to go and talk to Charcy about a hammer. 1 to 3 lightning damage. I guess we can just fill it up since we're gonna be skipping most gear anyway, but it's gonna be a thing where we're gonna need to be careful because eventually we're gonna have to replace crap. Some of the older, smaller, more chunky ones. I mean, it's nice to have all this rider damage or stats, but like... they don't serve us a strong purpose. Alright, I really like getting all these gems and stuff. This was stuff you really wouldn't even start seeing until, like, Nightmare difficulty, and they changed that from the old school game. Now you'll start seeing, like, cracked everything for, like, socket stuff way early on. And a lot of it. Like, I already have, like, a dozen or so socketable things. Okay. Holy shit, no thank you, dude. Come on down this hall. I'll poke you guys to death one at a time, if that's what you want. Holy. It's like I actually can't keep enough healing potions on me. Being melee is way different than playing like the... I played hardcore quite a bit. I do... Wind Druid. Does physical and cold. So you very rarely ever get those two as immunities together. %33% extra gold from monsters. Okay. Eh. Alright. Not worth it. 35 base value, and then we're going to do 35 base value here, and we're just going to jack Vitality till the end of the world. We'll probably need more of some other stat eventually, but... Oh, hello. Okay. F4. Yes, they are different. They are fundamentally different from each other. So, my question ends up being, let's go back to this. Purge buffs this by 35% magic damage per level. That's a lot. That already jumped us from 6 to 10. So each of these is its own level. Consume also does. Was that this one? No, consume is this demon skill. Yeah. Summon or bind a demon to learn its secrets. What does that mean? Sacrifice your demon in exchange for power. Is all it is run walk speed, max life? I mean, the max life might be really cool. This also doesn't scale with anything. I need to check out the demon tree. That might be really fucking cool. It also didn't say, like, the number that you get summons a goat man. I might be able to summon one of each of these. Is this like necromancy? Like, what? I want to know. I want to know. Oh shit, and it even affects that. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do the multi-hit that procs more multi-hits. It also sounds cooler, too. What does this benefit this from, though? So, Hex Bane is 10% more damage. Alright. Healing, a chipped emerald, town portal, light mana, which we'll drink right now, regen, healing, healing, healing. % attack rating, 14% gold, and extra light radius. Bullshit. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. This feels pretty good. Was it Catacombs 2 or is it Catacombs 3? I think it was second level Catacombs, the final. The final level. Final area that you can... Oh no, spiders! Mana burn. We hit all these hosers. Come on. Poke, poke, poke. Alright. Throwing axe, minor healing, minor healing, minor healing, minor healing. Ouch. Healing, healing, healing. Exactly what I need. Okay. Okay, just straight up feels better too, because it's not like that it's just doing more damage on the purge. It's that proc just straight up does way more modified damage than any sort of like thing, and itself it's an AoE on the cleave. It's just an obvious combo. Yeah, it's good. Might switch when I'm fighting Andariel. Maybe. Because here's the thing. Purge... Getting a chance they will erupt when hit. I don't know if it does damage to themselves. And there's the last teleporter. Here, real quick. Go take care of this.
Not in town.
Okay. Oh, no, hold on. I'm gonna go fight Andariel, which means it would be really nice to have some antidotes. I can't yet do the thing. These honestly could save my life. Wait, no. There we go. Later, everybody. I'm gonna go die to Andariel. Alright. To the bottom! Alright. No! Okay, hold on. That sucks. F4. We don't have enough. Mana? Mana anywhere? Right there. Okay. It chipped something. Yeah, it's way better. Because the range of that attack already kind of sneaks. And then if those guys explode at range, that's even more range. So, like, it's really reaching. For melee, it's like medium range, which is really bizarre. Absolutely what you want from, like, a caster melee. Although, I guess there's no distinction, because even barbarians use magic. Jeez, scary. +1 strength attacker takes damage of 1. What is this? Requires... light radius 46. I don't know. How much is that actually going to help me? %. No. It's nice for money, though. Multiple stamina potions. Oh, what's up, dudes? You die real fast to magic damage. That's insane. Yeah, I don't know. Hello? Not worth it. Kind of nice to see those guys not take a million years to kill. Okay. Healing, rejuvenation, a town portal. We're still going good. Another large charm. Sure. Oh, there it is. Okay. Time to high horse this. Grab me those, grab me this. I'm gonna be upset if the book is the only thing these guys can get. Like, really upset, actually. Wanna give me... No? Okay. Alright, here we go! Probably gonna die. Give me the minions first. Come over here.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah? That's fine. Your spear?
I am overburdened.
Right, can't pick it up. I can pick up the key, though. Ho ho ho, spicy. Got her.
And the maiden's anguish flamed as he moved over her charred corpse. I can't carry anymore.
Sick, sick, sick. Okay, hold on. This is a great victory indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Greetings.
7 defense, worthless. 2 strength, can go. 3 strength, can say. This. 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 Oh boy. Alright, so, all resist 4, damage reduced by 1, thorns. Versus 33. Yeah, sorry. We just know that this is better. Turn to where Eve.
Good to see you.
We're good. Private stash.
Good day.
Good day. Topaz, a key, a dirk. This damage. +2 to cleave. Lots of damage versus demons. 50 attack rating to demons. That's a really good dagger, frankly. But, I mean... Alright. Requires strength 42. Not terrible. Probably don't want to go for it since we're doing shield and sword. Shield and one-hander. Okay.
Stay a while and listen. The caravan is prepared.
Hello.
Should we sell it? I think so. I'm mostly looking for gear that'll help me survive. High armor, high stats, high damage. We're doing a melee build. But my main spammable is like 3 mana. So like even at 51 mana right now, I'm kind of chilling. No! It's here. It's here I wanted to do. There we go. Now where Eve can go east. Act 2! We did it!
Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren, Lord of Lut Gholein, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I'm glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege.
Okay. No special combos.
Now that Andariel is dead, I can return and outfit the rogues properly. Once I've made some trades here...
Okay. Keeping an eye out on who I would have combos with.
I know much about the ancient religions. I was trained as a paladin of Zakarum in the Eastern Koras Temple many years ago.
Here we go. We're gonna want hella armor. 41 strength to wear some of that stuff. Heal stamina. Okay, yeah, that's already better than what I was looking for. Do we have a tab? If LF was something, right? Or if LF? I have the if rune. I don't have the L rune. I have Eld. And I think, like, Tal was something. Tal... I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. It's been like 20 years, dude. Or at least, like, half a decade since I actually bothered to look. Hello, you, Lysander.
How do I know I can trust you? You may be as shifty as that pack rat Elzix who runs the inn. But if you need a potion, though...
Okay. You've got better potions, so... fully stocked. And a third key, just to make sure. Okay, got those. Who's that? Oh, I know who that is.
I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful.
Radamant.
I don't know why you people keep pestering me.
Looking for various, like, alternate convos with people. Maybe Drognan? He's all arcane and stuff.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells. I'm impressed, stranger. That couldn't have been easy.
Nope. Also, potions and things. Okay. Cool. Right, Radamant's lair. We're gonna have to go down. Okay, so now that all these are done, I'm almost tempted to say all in on levitation? Was I right to begin with? Probably not. I've only... Well, actually having one of each of these is really good. So will Siphon Life, but I could be wrong, and I could be really missing out on damage from the rider damage.
Good to see you. Greetings. I'm Mashif, Captain.
Okay. It's over here, down the docks, into here. Oh, jeez. Poison. Oh, jeez, Rick! Real quick adventure into the dungeons, Morty. And right into the sewer. Real quick. In and out. Sure, let's just go to the sewers level 2 right now. Let's go raise Radamant's heap to the ground. Cool. Healing, healing, healing. I really wish I had, like, a guide for this. Like a build. Like a build. I'm gonna look them up afterwards. I feel terrible saying that, because, like, it's the whole point, right? Keep it a little interesting, you know? Just, make it like a one-off thing. And also, like, some of these would be really helpful. I think I'm supposed to be playing this like a warlock. Or like a, not a warlock, like a necromancer. Mixing, like, curses along with your abilities. They're just not called curses in this, they're just called sigils. Okay. Nope, that's already where we came from. So south then, maybe? Ooh. That is a very... Oh, that was because I was highlighting it. Okay. All in on Stam. There we go. Let's go find Radaman's shit. Get out of here. Blech. Remember, that's basically all these sewers are. Is you're either poisoned or you are taking fire damage. Usually both at the same time. That and I'd have a nightmare here on my druid, because I would start taking fire spells until we hit hell. And then we would respec wind. But this area in particular kind of throws a wrench into all that, because, oh boy. Do these guys not take fire damage at all? Boop, boop, boop. Nice watching them pop. It's pretty cool. A lot of AoE combination potential. What's also nice about spamming Stam is that you get a lot more run energy. All right. I'm gonna be real happy when I have that psychic shield. Is that what it's called? Psychic ward. Because, like, I have been maxing that significantly. Is that gonna give me 180? Almost my whole health bar. I haven't been pumping Stam as much as I wanted, but... Another gem shrine, which I should have adjusted. I'd have a flawless skull by now if I was smart about it all. Or I'd have a skull, a regular skull. If I was smart about it. Or a flawless I got a regular topaz? I'd have a flawless topaz by now. Thank you, Undariel, for your insane drop chances for everything. Boss loot in this game still feels like boss loot. And that is awesome. I might need to keep carrying. I might need to carry thawing potions on me. Why aren't you dying? Wait, where is the resurrector? Hello? You! Wait, no.
Not enough.
No! I will not have you freaking box me into a corner. You know what? Come on, buddy. You're such a damage sponge, Jesus. Awesome. Gauntlets.
I can't carry anymore.
Strength 60. Yikes. They're not even really that good. It's fine. Alright, the Heraldic Scroll has been acquired. Half freeze duration. That's the other half of my answer. The Lost Heraldic Scroll.
Good evening.
Maybe. There we go. E-socket. It's so, like, I don't know how to build this character, which is the most embarrassing and tough part. Like, do I go melee? Do I go full cast? Do I go after, like, gear? Do I, like, high-end gear? Like, high armor stuff instead of, like, cloth level stuff? Which has lower requirements? Like, what do I do? Almost like I have choices all over again. Okay, we're gonna shove this into a box. Same with both of those. Grab our new skill. Weapon requirements continuing to come down is very, very funny. Cleave bonuses are also starting to drop a little bit. $180. 180 is like half of 360. That is the entire front half of my arc. The higher it goes past 5, the more than front half that I have. So 192, that's well over the front of my arc. It's actually going behind me slightly now. Cleave will, I guess... Maybe it does cap out somewhere? All enemies in an expanding arc. Maybe it just keeps going.
Good morning.
Okay. Where's Atma? Hello.
They say that the taste of vengeance.
Gotta wander out into the desert like an absolute loon. Let's go.
I bet you wonder how this town manages to...
Slowly regenerates life. Blessed aim. Defiance. I think it was Defiance that's the ones that we wanted. Though I'm not gonna lie, Prayer sounds really good. So we're gonna grab that. Come on, buddy. Holy crud, dude.
Thanks.
Small charm. Healing potion, light mana potion, healing potion, healing potion. Town portal. Come on. What the hell? Blizzard, I swear to God. No brain, head empty, run around, left click. I gotta say that this build actually is, while it feels nice, it's supremely boring. I might as well be playing almost any other class that just does, hey, we're gonna attack things. I know that sounds like silly, but like things like Necromancer when you're not playing minions. Things like Assassin, in some cases Druid, in some cases Sorceress. Almost always with Sorceress, actually. Sorceress is like the big think character. Come on. All that for 31 gold. Crazy. Oh, that's not milk? I still think that joke's funny. Gotta get to the hardcore cow level. That's where I'll die. Oh yes, the Lord Bael, no problem. The ineffable lord of the cow level. Ah yes. He slew my legendary character. Yeah, I think even if this series, which I'm probably gonna see, when did I start? 4 hours of this? It's been kind of a long time. I will clean this up once I get to the next parting point. Oh, shoot. Whew. Oh, it is just straight up starting to do more damage. I think maybe. Oh, this shrine's wasted, but that's alright. Oh, is this completely walled off? Somewhere to the southwest, maybe? Yeah, it is. Ah, a tier rune. Definitely want to be doing multiple playthroughs of this, just as all specs, just to see what they're all like. I have an extreme interest in miasma. That miasma build. I don't know. Stony Tomb. Thank you, buddy. Wonderful job. Ugh, I hate these things. You know what, actually? Oh, juicy. So juicy. So tasty. Seven. Yeah, it's still 4. It's fine. It's going up by 5% attack rating every time. It's what's really important. Oh. I can use it. Not only can I use it, it's not that terrible. I can just use the two-handed sword. It floats. Why didn't I realize this? Yes, I need the prerequisite for all of the big-ass weapons, because I don't stop using a shield because my weapon floats. I don't need two hands. I just use the weapon. Oh, baby. Let's go freaking slag somebody with this. All right. Well, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I do feel the speed difference, but the damage is undeniable. Okay. That's a plus. Well, we already have the prerequisite then. So, like, we basically have infinite mana. Sort of. We just need to pump cleave. Very funny. Very, very funny. Alright. Yeah, because of its suffixes, this effectively gives us the 4% mana stolen per hit, plus 1 mana after each kill. So even while spamming it, if I hit 1 or 2 targets, it's going to give me 1 mana back, which means that my grand total of 3 mana cost is mostly refunded every time I hit. Anything dies, I get plus 1 from that. Effectively infinite mana against something that isn't, like, single target. And even then, I can just spam it for as long as I used to. Really gross. Definitely coming back to play this. Maybe armed with a little bit of mastery. I don't know, that's a big question. If anybody's watching, do y'all have a problem with me looking up a guide, or do y'all want me to walk around like an idiot? Not knowing how this build works. See if I can get there in my own... with my own 2 feet. Not gonna be lie, I'd be interested to do both. Some real mastery means I might go the distance here. But if I do it super blind, people might like that I'm a bumbling moron. Alright. We're gonna grab this first piece of... I think it's the... I don't know if it's the scroll. I forget what this is. Ring? 10% faster cast rate? Yeah. Please. Become lightning fast. What the hell happened, brother? This freaking guy. I went all the way down this hallway and then didn't realize that it was like the way further in. Crazy. It feels like some of these enemies aren't even near when I hit them with the Hex ability, and they just take the damage anyway. It's really bizarre. It's like Schrodinger's hit range. Small charm. That's not worth it. I also picked up another one. That is worth it. A small charm that adds frost damage. Yes, please. Explosions? Explosions. No explosions. Yeah, it's like only a short amount of kills for me to like just help regenerate the rest of what I need. It's super good. Rejuvenation? Rejuvenation? Ouchies! Not that way. Yeah, like, so good. Hello? Here we go. Yeah, I think that weapon proficiency thing is going to be the key, because if I can just use the strongest weapons in the game with very little stats, that leaves a lot open for other stuff. It's a very nice talent. It's very tempting. Oh, okay. Maybe we're not going to get through here that quickly. I'd like to have stopped already, but you know me, I get stuck in. There we go. Come on. Do the thing. Pulse of the Dead level 3. Oh, wow. It's Link's wet dream in here. Not a single rupee to my name. Alright. Get out. You evil skeleton in a small urn. You could even surprise and kill the character. Uh-oh, trap. Youch! Okay. Should have got that man some armor. Hey look, a yellow mace. It is trash. This feels like not like the other hallways. Indeed. Okay. Nice. There's the Heraldric Cube. We did it. Also, that was kind of tough. Cool. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Bring everything I... No! I want those. It's a lot of gold.
I can't carry anymore.
Parts in a bottle. Healing potions. Okay. This has been interesting. I don't know if any of this is meta. I think that this might be bad. I might not need to be doing this. Or I might need to be doing it later. And maybe the pump skill is cleave. Which I highly suspect. My language is going. Alright, let's clean this all up. Sell all this stuff off. I think I'm going to make this a series if I didn't die here. I'm surprised I honestly got past Andariel. So we'll see how we go. This is good news. Being able to just carry a two-hander around in one hand is pretty freaking sweet. There. We will have access to the Heraldric Cube this time. 2 attack rating, not worth it. Where did the one that gave me frost damage go? Do I have him in there? No?
Not in time.
Uh-oh. Maybe I tossed it. Did I hallucinate it? Did I drop it? Alright, that's awesome, actually. So now that I know that, weapons are definitely on the get. We want big-ass weapons. We want the dangerous stuff. We want pylums, we want septums, we want war axes, we want, claymores. And by having heavier strength, we can then also wear this kind of stuff. Got it. There we go. This is how we properly fit. A couple of decent passives. The cube. Both our things. And 57,000 gold. By Act 2. Not terrible. Not great. I'm gonna raid into somebody, but I don't know who right now. Give me a moment to figure that out. Thank y'all for coming with me. I am having a good time with this. And that's kind of the point of why I wanted to, so... Oh boy. Where are we going? Where are we going? We find out. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna go raid Asphira Nocturna. She reads tarot cards. She's playing V Rising right now, so I think that something equivalently dark and ghoulish should be appropriate. Let me get to my page so I can fling you all over there quickly. Thank you, everybody, for, if you're still here, hanging out and seeing me level up and not die yet. We will do this. We'll do this again. We're going to do this next week. I'll just throw this into rotation. I'd like to do this maybe like 2 or 3 times until I either get bored or find something else to replace like a hardcore per week. That would be really, really smart. Really, really good. I will be throwing you all to that raid right now. So anyway, I hope you all had a good one. Have yourselves a good night and a good Valentine's Day tomorrow. If you don't have anybody special to spend it, make sure to spend some time taking care of yourself, because that's also extremely important. Remember, you matter. I will talk to you probably sometime next week, as I have work for the following. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye, everybody.